friends, welcome to my channel, J Scott Beauty. Today I thought we would clear up the mystery and the confusion behind toners and essences. Now before we get into it, just to clarify, I am not an esthetician or a dermatologist. I'm just a mom who is obsessed with skincare and makeup. I try and teach myself, learn as much as I can, and with whatever knowledge I have, I thought I'd pass along to you. But if you have anything going on with your skin, definitely see a professional. That's not me. I'm just here for the funsies. So I'm sure if you were like me, when you were growing up, you used a toner or an astringent. And back then, toners were very drying. They were mainly made or based with alcohol or witch hazel, both of which were used to dry up any acne, control the oil on the skin. Basically, it was for, skin concerns. Well, times have changed, things have evolved, and now we have toners for a variety of reasons, and now we have essences. Like, what? What? Another step? Well, let me help you kind of work your way through this maze. Now listen, you really only have to have 3 main steps in your skincare routine for a good, well-balanced system. That's cleansing your skin, moisturizing your skin, and putting on sunscreen. That's all anyone really needs. However, if you're looking to maybe, affect some areas of concern, then you may want to add some more products. Now, by the number of products I have, you may think, oh, she has all the areas of concern. Yeah, I kind of do. I mean, listen, if I see something, I want to fix it. If I think something's going to be happening, I want to stop it before it happens. So yeah, I got a shit ton of stuff, but I don't use it all every day, and I only use it when I need it. But today we're going to talk about toners and essences and why I'm using them and why you may want to use them. So first up, it used to be the toner was the step after cleansing to then make sure you were ridding your face of any leftover dirt and oils. That's no longer the situation. If you wear makeup or sunscreen, then you need to be doing a double cleanse, which means first an oil cleanse, either a liquid oil or the balm that then turns into an oil when you rub your hands together and warm it up. So that loosens up the dirt and makeup, then you wash that off, then you go in with an actual cleanser, and that gets your skin completely clean. There should not be a trace of anything left. If there is, you haven't thoroughly cleansed. So don't put it on your toner to get anything you've left behind. Make sure your first cleanse, double cleanse, has been done completely. Then you can go on to your toner. Now, pH balance wise, our skin is naturally acidic, and cleansers are very often alkaline. So toners were often used to put that balance back in and restore your skin to its perfect pH. Now that isn't always the case because our cleansers have come a long way, so it really depends on what sort of cleanser you're using. But honestly, it's not up to you to figure out what the pH of your skin is, what the pH of your cleanser is, what the pH of your toner is. No. All you need to know is my skin clean? Does it feel tight or dry? If it feels tight or dry, then your balance is off. You want your skin to feel normal. You don't even want to notice it. So after you've cleansed and you feel completely normal, you know you're balanced. You're fine. Then you go into toning. So toning is very often used now to replace and replenish the hydration that you just lost. Now, you do have some hydration from having, washed all that water onto your face, but we want to lock that hydration in. Toners will do that. You take a few drips into your hand, just like this. Rub them together and pat all around your face, onto your neck and onto your décolleté. Your face really goes all the way down here, folks. Don't skip it. It's important to know that one of the best reasons for using a toner is that when your skin is damp, molecules from other active ingredients are able to better penetrate the skin and therefore work better. For the most part, your toner is going to have a very watery consistency. It's going to be thin. You're not really going to notice any sort of product laying on your skin, which is great. It's just hydration. I use 2 different ones. I have Primera and Neogen. They both have fermented ingredients in that. So basically, ferments do 2 things. They help with anti-aging and they help with keeping your skin hydrated. Many of you may have been used to always letting products dry before you go on to the next one. Well, things have changed in that realm of thought. The idea now is to keep your skin moist because moist skin actually brings in any other ingredients and helps them penetrate your skin even deeper. So when you go in with a toner like this, you're basically prepping your skin for your next skincare step, which should be an active ingredient. Now your actives can be in lots of forms. They can be in essences, they can be in serums, and they can even be in your moisturizer. You don't need toners and essences. They are not necessary. They are nice steps to have, and if you're trying to, start and work your way through some issues, or maybe if you want to start and prepare yourself for aging skin, then they might be nice things to add. And you don't even have to add both. You can do one or the other. I happen to add both. However, when it comes to toners, it can get a little murky. So let's try and work our way through it together. Now, here I have 3 different toners, and they're all for different reasons. Now, this first one here was a trial size I had received from Youth to the People. It is their Kombucha 11% AHA Exfoliation Power Toner, lactic and glycolic acids with black tea and tree bark. Basically, this says it's a toner, and it is. However, it has heavy actives in it. This is a glycolic acid. This is your acid step. This is your active. This you would not do every day. And honestly, you can do your basic toners every day. You can do them twice a day, morning and night. This here product is not an everyday, and it's definitely not a morning and night, because it's a strong active that is going to, resurface your skin, removing the dead, dull skin cells. We've talked about glycolics before. I have another one here by Ren. This is the Ready Steady Glow Tonic, also considered a toner. Now here again, it's an AHA, BHA toner. It's going to, clear your skin of all the dead and dull skin. But this is an active toner. This has active ingredients in it. So if you're going to use this, you need to use a basic toner first. I wouldn't recommend you just going in on your skin with something like this, because your skin needs a little bit of prep before this is applied. That being said, because your skin is wet from using this, you need to use a ton of this, because it is going to go maybe a little deeper. Even though it's not oil soluble, it's not going to go down into your pores like a BHA. Nevertheless, always use moderation with a product like this. And here I have from Laneige, I have what's called the Cream Skin Refiner. If you look it up on Sephora, it's actually the Cream Skin Toner. I purchased this from an online store that ships goods from Korea. So this has slightly different ingredients because of the Korean market, and I actually wanted some of the ingredients that were in here, so that's why I didn't get the one from Sephora. But it's basically the same thing. So it's a cream skin refiner, which means what? Well, it's a toner, but it has a moisturizer added to it. So it feels a little less watery. I mean, it's still watery, but you can feel some creaminess in there. That's because in this is a whole jar of moisturizer. Yeah, they put moisturizer in a toner, which is amazing because, here again, it's wet. So it's going to help the moisturizer sink deeper into your skin. This is something I love in the winter and fall when my skin is drier, but I also love it when I'm using my retinols, because I get drying and sometimes peeling, and so I always use this first, let it dry, and then I go on with my retinols, because I want to keep my skin hydrated and moisturized while this cellular turnover is going to be happening and I'm going to start having, scaly face. So moral of the story is, if you're going to use toners, definitely start out with one that's watery, with very few ingredients, that's just going to prep your skin for actual skincare. Using a toner like this is going to moisturize and not leave behind a heavy moisturizer feel on your face, because it's going to penetrate your skin and go deeper. Using a toner like this is actually a treatment with active ingredients. So it is going to treat the dead, dull skin cells and get rid of them for you. So after your toner is normally when you would go in with any of your serums that have active ingredients. So like your niacinamides, maybe your CoQ10, alpha-arbutin, anything like that. There are tons and tons and tons of different types of serums. So think of it like this. Each step you're doing, the viscosity of each product is going to get thicker. So this is like water, and your essences can be like water, but they can actually start to get a little thicker than water. So of these 3 essences I have here, they each do slightly different things. I have this one here, which is for treating brown spots and hyperpigmentation. This is new to me from Naturium. It is a little thicker. It has kind of like a juicy feeling. It's maybe slightly a little oily in there, but it's still lightweight, and it's going to sink into your skin beautifully. So another product I have is the Galactomyces Tone Balancing Essence. I like this because it has galactomyces in it. I've spoken to you about galactomyces in previous videos on how the ferment ingredients are excellent for anti-aging. Oh, and this here again is a little thicker than the alpha-arbutin essence. So you can see it can get confusing. I get it. Listen, I play with this stuff all day, every day. It's in my routine morning and night. And sometimes I look at all this stuff and I'm like, oh, what should I use next? Listen, don't be afraid. Baby steps. And then the last one I have, the Pyongkong Mule Essence Toner. I know, essence and a toner. Come on. It's confusing. Now, I normally would go in with the Neogen first and then this essence toner. I don't normally skip using the Neogen because I feel like it's getting my skin nice and moist, so anything I put on afterwards is going to work even better. So this here, again, is thicker. It almost has a serum-like consistency. It feels very silky smooth, and it does sink into your skin beautifully, doing all that anti-aging wonder that we hope and pray for. I hope I haven't confused you even further. Let's see if we can make this really simple. We're going to prep our skin with hydration. So maybe then go in with a toner like this for clearing dead skin cells, or a toner like this for getting that moisture in there nice and deep. Think of essences as a lightweight booster for your skin. It's like a lighter version of a serum, so you can still go in with an active ingredient serum afterwards. By no means do you need to have all these products in your daily routine. It's totally not necessary. It can be really daunting. And I will tell you, some days all I need is to cleanse, hydrate, put on a moisturizer and a sunscreen, and I'm totally good for that day. Other days, I have some concerns and I need to do a little more. Maybe my skin is dull and I need to use glycolic acid. Maybe my skin is really dry and I need to use this toner first before going in with my actual moisturizer in a cream form. No matter what, there aren't hard and fast rules. Take it slow. Don't try and incorporate a ton of different products into your routine at once because you're not going to know which one is maybe going to give you a bad interaction or not really work for you. Add them gently, one at a time. See how you like them, finish it up, and either repurchase it or try something new. Listen, this isn't life and death here. This is skincare. We're just caring for our skin. You can do this. So if you're feeling a little extra, go ahead and start with your hydration, then add your essence, then a serum, maybe a niacinamide, then your moisturizer, and make sure you're doing it one right after the other. We don't want your skin drying out. We want to put that moisturizer on there and it locks in all those nice, good, juicy ingredients that are going to keep your skin looking plump and radiant and fresh. And as always, don't forget your sunscreen. Using active ingredients is going to make your skin more sensitive and you're going to end up getting more damage from the sun. Find yourself a good sunscreen. It's totally worth it and necessary. If you're still confused, that's probably my fault. Leave some comments down below and I would love to discuss this more with you. Now, don't forget, I'm not a dermatologist or an esthetician. I'm just figuring this out as I go along. I've learned a lot and I've been able to really make some changes in my skin, but that doesn't mean I don't want to learn more. I always want to learn more. And skincare is always evolving. There are new products, new techniques, new ideas coming out all the time. That's why I'm here. Hopefully I can share some of those things with you and we can figure out how to make our skin as best as it can be. Well, I hope I was able to give you a little food for thought. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and ring the bell for notifications. I thank you so much for being with me.